38, thank you.
Yes.
So please open your books on page 38. Here we are going to learn first two different verbs, make and do. In Spanish, we have make and do with one meaning. For us, in Spanish, it's the same, make and do. The difference is that I believe that make is more like in Spanish, elaborate. When you elaborate something, it's because you use your hands, you use materials, you use different resources, or you can see something that is happening. That is make. I associate make with elaborate. And do. Do is more for mental work. When we do something, we are thinking, or we can do a process that is not visible, it's not always visible. Okay? So I'm going to show you a picture and you tell me what is the activity that they are doing here. In picture number 1, what is this? The activities are on the left.
Conference.
And from the activities that you have here on the list, the activities are here. Look, make or do. Do a project, do business, make a meal,
Make a
make a
speech.
funnel.
Make a speech.
Correct. He's making a speech. We can say make because you see the audience. You see different people. You see that this is happening. So we say make. He needs to be in front of the audience to make that speech. We say make speech. What about this picture? What are they doing?
Make a meal.
Make a meal.
They
Make a
are
meal.
making a meal. This is the full sentence. They are making a meal. As you can see, we use our hands. They have ingredients, they have food, they have utensils. That's like elaborate. You use your hands. So you make a meal. What is a meal? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. That is a meal, a full meal. When you prepare your food and your drinks, you cook, that is to make a meal. Correct? Questions?
Make
No
meal.
questions.
No questions. Let's continue. What are they doing?
Do a project.
Do a project with a big team.
Can you make a sentence with subject? What are they doing?
They are
They
doing
are
a project with a big team.
Perfect. They are doing a project. Sometimes when you have a project in mind, there are processes that we cannot see. If you do a project, you are brainstorming ideas, you suggest, you make a suggestion, and those processes are a lot of mental work. That's why we say we do a project, okay? And here, what is he doing?
he doing well, do badly on a test.
Can you see if he's doing well or badly? Can you see that?
Badly.
We don't know.
No,
When you take a test, when you are taking your test and I walk around the classroom, I cannot see if you are doing well or bad because that is mental work and I cannot see that process. That's why you do you do well or badly on a test. Now here, what is she doing?
he doing
Make a phone call.
With do or make?
Make.
She's
Make.
He
Make. Make.
call in a foreign language.
a phone call, probably in a foreign language. Now we have a phone, and that's why we use make, because you need a phone to make a phone call, okay? And finally, what do you think he's doing?
They are doing business in another language.
They are doing business. And to do business, you need a lot of mental work as well. Okay, because it involves ideas, it involves persuasion, a conversation, that is doing business. Is that clear? ¿Está claro? ¿Qué es do business?
Yes.
Negotiation, to negotiate. Okay, now, any questions about that vocabulary? The differences between do and make. You have a Kahoot where you can practice, and in the platform, you are going to practice do versus make as well. The topic for today, you need this activity to talk about things that we have done in the past. Some things are over, we're finished, and some other things are experiences that we continue repeating. Here, we have a conversation. Irwin, could you please choose another classmate? Irwin? Irwin, Adan?
Robert?
Tell me the name of one classmate. Give me a name.
Lisbeth?
Okay, Lisbeth, you're going to read letter A, and Irwin, you're going to read letter B, correct? In this conversation to A. Please, Irwin and Liz.
Have you ever given a speech in public?
No, ever have you?
Yes, I have. I give a speech at work.
Really? When did you start?
At conference last year. I was really nervous. Nervous.
Continue, Irwin. Irwin. Who can continue, please? Okay.
Si quiere yo.
Okay, please. B.
I'm not surprised. Okay. Have you ever made friends with some from another country?
Lisbeth?
No, I haven't. But my brother has met a woman from Chile in 2014. In fact, they got married a week ago.
Here, just the pronunciation, we say year.
Year.
Yes, the Y is soft. Year. Not year, like llanta. No, that doesn't exist in English. It's soft. Year. Repeat.
Year.
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 And here, as your classmates corrected you, nervous. Nervous. Lisbeth, please. Nervous. Like
Nervous.
Nervous. And here, Jesus, someone. You said some, but it's someone, a person.
Someone.
Okay, so in this conversation, we are talking about experiences that we have had in our life. When you ask a question about personal experiences in your life, we have this. Have you ever? And how do you answer? Yes, I have, or no.
No, I have.
Or no, I haven't.
Haven't.
For you, all of you, have you ever given a speech in public? Yes, I have, or no, I haven't. Have you ever given a speech in public? Yes?
No,
Yes,
I haven't.
yes, I have.
Okay, or no, I haven't. Good. And observe that this is experience. Can you find another example of experiences in this conversation? Do you see another example like this? Have you ever?
Have you ever made friends with someone from another country?
Good. That is another experience. What about you? Have you ever made friends with someone from another country? Yes, I have, or no, I haven't.
Yes,
No,
Yes,
I
I have.
haven't.
Okay, so we have experiences in all our life. And now, when we say, yes, I have, I am not giving you extra information. I just say, yes, I have, but I don't say when. If I want to specify when, I say, I gave a speech at work. This is simple past. Last year, 2 years ago, last week, I gave a speech at work and it finished. This is simple past for additional information. So that's what we are going to learn today. Could you please go back to Mentimeter? Go back to Menti. But this time I'm going to give you a different code. The code is 727907. Here, go to www.menti.com 727907. And today we're going to learn about present perfect simple. Good. Yes,
Sí, sí, sí.
thank you. 727907. Present perfect simple. Patty, could you please read the first slide? It's here. When do you use the present perfect?
For experience?
Here we have the slide on the screen. ¿Sí están viendo la pantalla?
Sí.
Okay.
Yes.
When do you use present perfect, Patty? Please read. Just read.
We use the present perfect for something that start in the past and
Remember that when you have a verb in past, we pronounce it when you have T. Started. For something that is started in the past and it continues.
started.
That is started in the past and it continues in the present. For example, Patty, please.
I've been married for about 50 years.
This is the contraction I have. You pronounce I've. So we can say that they have been married for about 50 years. Is it over? ¿Ya no están casados? ¿Ya dejaron de estar casados?
No.
No, aún siguen casados.
That's correct. Pero se casaron hace mucho tiempo, hace 50 años. Entonces, todo ese lapso de tiempo, desde el pasado que se casaron hasta la fecha, todo ese tiempo se utiliza como presente perfecto, algo que no ha terminado. ¿Ok? Por eso es perfecto, porque no ha terminado. O porque se puede repetir. I've been married for about 50 years. Pero no te dice si se ha casado, ha estado casado por 50 años con la misma persona, ¿verdad? Entonces, puede continuar en el presente. Or, please, Patty. Or Ale, could you please read? Ale Córdoba?
¿Me escuchan?
Yes.
She has lived in London. I here live.
We have again lived with D.
Live.
She has
Live.
lived
Live.
London all
London or
her life.
Angela.
All her life. So look at her. Who is she? Who is she? Do you recognize this person?
Queen
Isabela.
Mm-hmm. The
Isabella.
Queen Elizabeth.
Ah, bueno, Isabel.
And we know that she has lived in London all her long life. ¿Ha terminado? ¿Es un suceso que ha terminado?
No.
No,
No.
empezó hace mucho tiempo en el pasado. Mucho tiempo y continúa y continúa y continúa. Es algo perfecto porque no ha terminado, ¿ok? Entonces, algo que está en el pasado, inició en el pasado, pero continúa sucediendo hasta la fecha. Para eso es present perfect. Let's continue. That is the first use. Something that started in the past and continues up to the present. Number 2. Please, Estrella, read number 2.
When we talk about our experience up to the present.
Correct. So when you want to explain about experiences that you have had, you use present perfect to talk about experience. ¿Cuándo pueden hablar de su experiencia? Cuando presentan una conferencia y leen su biografía, o cuando van a una entrevista de trabajo y les preguntan, ¿dónde ha trabajado? Yo he trabajado aquí y allá y he hecho este proyecto y he, so that is for present perfect, experience. And this is one example. Please continue, Estrella.
I've seen that film before.
Okay. Have you seen this film? Have you watched this movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
have. Mhm.
Yes, I
In
have.
the past,
Yes, I
you
have.
seen that
The
movie.
Titanic.
Probably once, twice, 4 times, 5 times. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Twice.
Twice. The rest of you?
4
times, 3 times. Alguien puso la chona.
¿Quién tiene el...?
No sé quién tiene la chona. Thank you. Ok, entonces si es algo que ya pasó, algo que está en el pasado pero se ha venido repitiendo, es como una experiencia. Podría volver a ver la película, por eso es algo que hice en el pasado y lo puedo volver a hacer, entonces es experience. I've seen that film before. Now, what about this? Estrella, please.
She has written 7 books and she working on a new one.
Correct. What's her name? Do you know her?
Mm-mm.
¿Alguien la
Who is
conoce?
she?
Who is she?
Ah, pues ahí dice no, la de...
¿Alguien la conoce?
J.K. Rowling.
Yes, that's right. J.K. Rowling, and she has written 7 books about Harry Potter. That is personal experience. You can talk about one thing that you have done in your life. Algo que hayas hecho en tu vida que es importante. Decimos eso con presente perfecto. Okay? Now the structure. Please, Estrella, tell me the name of one person. ¿El nombre de algún compañero?
Jorge.
Okay, Jorge.
¿Qué pasó?
Could you
Buenos días.
please help me here? We're going to read affirmative and the example.
Yes. Affirmative subject, more have and has, more past simple, past participle,
Mhm.
and the example is, I have tried sushi before.
Okay, here when we talk about one structure, we say plus.
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 Yes.
Okay.
And as you can see, I have the subject, I have. And there are two options. You can use have or has. I use have for I, you, we, and they. And has is for third person. He, she, it. He has tried sushi before, or she has tried sushi before. After your auxiliary, you need past participle. What is that? Is the third column in irregular verbs or just ed? Si los verbos son regulares, pasado participio solo le pones ed. Acá tenemos una y, try. Entonces el pasado participio va a ser tried con ed. If you have y, you change y and you add ed. That's why. Try.
Sí, porque es regular, ¿no?
This is regular. But if you have irregular, you need to use the third column. Por ahí les dejé también un Kahoot para que estudien verbos irregulares. Vamos a utilizar pasado participio, que es la tercera columna de los irregulares, o simplemente ed para todos los regulares. What about negative? Please continue. Jorge?
Yes. Negative. Subject plus have or has plus not plus past participle. An example is I have not tried sushi before.
Yes. Here explicit, you have not, but people usually say I haven't. And make a contraction. The same case with he, she, it, we use hasn't for contraction. Has not, he hasn't, she hasn't. And finally, for interrogative forms, please, Jorge.
Yes. Have or has plus subject plus past participle. An example is, have you tried sushi before?
Correct. And now we exchange and we have first the auxiliary and then the subject. Have you and then tried. Be careful. If you omit this auxiliary, have, is simple past. Si ustedes no le ponen have, solo dice I tried. Yo probé. Pero no es pasado simple. Tienen que agregar siempre el auxiliar. I have tried. You can make a contraction. I've tried. So now it's your turn. You're going to practice. Necesito que ya todos estén en la presentación. ¿Todos pudieron entrar a la presentación?
Yes.
Yes.
¿Están en Mentimeter? A ver, denle al corazoncito para que sepa que están todos. You're 18. 14. 15. ¿Solo hay 15? Faltan 2. Okay, so let's start. Now you are going to practice. What places in Mexico have you visited? Please write the full answer. You need to write and submit your answer. What places in Mexico have you visited? Thank you so much. I have visited Guanajuato. I have visited Guadalajara. I have visited Puerto Vallarta. I need the full answer. Los Tuxtlas es completamente en español. Necesito la oración completa. Correct. I have visited Veracruz and Cancun. I've visited, here we have a contraction. Very good. I've visited. I've visited. We find subject, auxiliary, and past participle. Good job. Todos muy bien. I have visited. Remember, please, every time that you use I is uppercase, con mayúscula siempre que utilicen el pronombre I. La I siempre debe de ir mayúscula. I've visited. Good job. I have visited. We need subject, I, have, auxiliary, and visited in past participle. Now, let's continue. Can we start? Can we start the game? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, let's start. You need to complete with present perfect. Sophie and I, we, and what is the correct answer? Since we were at school together. Desde que íbamos a la escuela. So that is something that started in the past and continues up to the present, porque aún nos conocemos. Correct. Sophie and I, and auxiliary, we have known, past participle. Good job. Remember to use auxiliary. Next. Since I was 8 years old, that is something in the past, but I still play tennis. Si aún juego tenis, entonces es algo que empezó en el pasado y continúa. Good. You have auxiliary, I have played. In number 1, we don't use has for I. That is only he, she, it. Number 2, option number 2, have, and you don't have past participle. Remember that we need past participle. Three times this year. This is something important. Alain, third person, and then past participle of be. Hands up, good. Alain has been. What happened to this person? Well, this is, ¿en qué año estamos? What year is this? Chicos, ¿en qué año estamos?
2020.
Yes, 2020. Has it finished? ¿Se ha terminado?
No.
No, y todos queremos que
Aún sigue en
termine.
el
Ya,
hospital.
¿verdad? Entonces, cuando estamos hablando de un periodo de tiempo que no ha terminado, vamos a usar presente perfecto. Si yo les digo hoy, entonces puede ser hoy en cualquier parte del día, entonces utilizamos presente perfecto. I haven't done my homework yet. No he hecho mi tarea, ¿no? Y yo te pregunto, por ejemplo, ¿ya fuiste a trabajar? Pero todo eso está pasando el día de hoy. Y todo eso puede ser en presente perfecto, porque el periodo de tiempo no ha terminado. Si no ha terminado, todavía puede suceder. Este hombre ya ha estado en el hospital 3 veces en lo que va del año. y como no ha terminado el año, decimos que es presente perfecto. Puede que vuelva a ir al hospital 4, 5, 6, 7. Como todavía no termina el año, utilizamos present perfect, cuando el periodo de tiempo no ha terminado. ¿Qué pasa si digo ayer, el año pasado? Ahí sí es pasado. I was at the hospital 3 times last year. Ya no hay manera de que vuelva a estar en el hospital en el 2019 porque ya terminó. ¿Ok? So if the period of time hasn't finished, we use present perfect. Good job. I have wanted. Auxiliary have, ed, past participle.
Students can use information and tools that exist with new technologies. We can find information, but it's important we don't waste our time. And it's necessary or teachers tengan comunicación, ¿cómo se diría?
If our teachers must be in touch or must be in contact with students.
With the students.
Thank you. Good ideas. And now, as students, you have to organize your time very, very good. You have to have a schedule. You have to plan your activities during the week. Thank you, Luis. Give me a name, please.
Juan Luis Torres Cordero.
No, give me one name.
Jorge.
Jorge. Jorge, you're the favorite from the class.
No.
Yes. Everyone wants you to participate. Please, Jorge, share your ideas.
Okay. Bueno, the students can use the internet platforms online for innovation, the forms that make the homeworks, and to spend more time in video games and social networks.
Okay. What about teachers?
The teachers know easy.
What do you think that teachers have to do or must do nowadays?
The teachers. No, pues no se me ocurre nada.
Okay, Jorge. No. Please, Nicole. Nicole, I haven't heard from you anything. Please share your ideas, Nicole.
Wait.
Or anyone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
The teachers have to send homework or prepare classes online. I have online classes. I can search for meetings on the internet. If I do not turn in homework, I have a penalty.
Okay. If I don't turn in my homework, I have a penalty. Yes.
Yes.
Please give me one name, one more person.
Lisbeth.
Okay, Lisbeth, what are your ideas?
¿Sí me escuchas, Miss?
Yes.
Okay. I can use different tools to learn using technology such as YouTube, videos in YouTube, different packs with exercise on subject, information, and it's students
nowadays
have easier access to information.
Okay, when you have TION, is information. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. So that was for lesson 2, can, have to, and must. For during the week, you are going to complete in your books, in your student book, the activities that we didn't finish on lesson 1 and the activities that we didn't finish on lesson 2. You have vocabulary about education, you have a reading, and you have to complete one activity of grammar. That is for lesson 1 and lesson 2. Do you have any questions about your work? ¿Tienen preguntas sobre el trabajo pendiente que tenemos? ¿Ya leyeron bien sus instrucciones?
Profe, yo sí tengo unas dudas. Bueno, hay algunas actividades que, por ejemplo, tenemos que escribir oraciones y así. Entonces, las tenemos que escribir en la tarea, bueno, en una libreta, perdón, y agregarlas en el PDF.
Y si no les cabe, escríbanlas en su libreta, pueden escanearlas o escríbanlas en Word y las convierten a PDF y ya se agregan así. Hay algunas actividades con audio y ya subí todos los audios de esta lección. Pueden encontrar los audios en Classroom. Les voy a decir, por ejemplo, que lo que ya hicimos hoy de la actividad 1 y 2, pues ya no lo entregan, pero de la actividad 3, esa sí la tienen que hacer, la 4, listening de la 5 y el writing. Entonces, eso lo hacen ustedes en casa con más calma. ¿Qué otras preguntas tienen?
Para lo de, bueno, es que dijo algo de Kahoot, ¿va a mandar los códigos?
No, el Kahoot ya está el link en Classroom. Tú nada más le das clic y ya puedes entrar a Kahoot. A la hora que tú quieras, las veces que tú quieras, ahí puedes practicar. Pero no necesitas un código, ya nada más con que entres, ya te manda directo al reto, challenge. ¿Otras dudas?
Gracias.
De nada. ¿No? Recuerden que en Classroom ya les puse mucho material, no necesitan entregar evidencia, pero sí es importante que si están haciendo su lección y no la entienden, se vayan a ver los videos. Hay videos muy buenos sobre presente perfecto, contrapasado, que es lo que vimos hoy. Hay otros videos sobre have to and must, cuáles son las diferencias. Entonces todo ese material lo pueden checar como extra, pero no es necesario que me envíen evidencia, es para que ustedes lo repasen. ¿Otras dudas? ¿Dudas? ¿No?
No, teacher.
Ok, sería todo, chicos. Entonces, hagan su plataforma en línea y hagan su Students Book. La siguiente clase nos vemos para repasar sus respuestas del libro y para ver la lección 3 y la lección 4. Y ya ese mismo fin de semana tienen su examen. Creo que sí. Ajá, sí. De acuerdo, chicos. Entonces, nos vemos la próxima semana. Si tienen dudas, les voy a dejar en Classroom una pregunta. ¿Tienen dudas? Y ahí vamos acumulando sus dudas para la siguiente sesión. ¿De acuerdo? Cuídense mucho. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. students can use information and tools that exist with new technologies. We can find information, but it's important we don't waste our time. And it's necessary or teachers tengan comunicación, ¿cómo se diría?
If our teachers must be in touch or must be in contact with students.
With the students.
Thank you. Good ideas. And now, as students, you have to organize your time very, very good. You have to have a schedule. You have to plan your activities during the week. Thank you, Luis. Give me a name, please.
Juan Luis Torres Cordero.
No, give me one name.
Jorge.
Jorge. Jorge, you're the favorite from the class.
No.
Yes, everyone wants you to participate. Please, Jorge, share your ideas.
Okay. Bueno, the students can use the internet platforms online for innovation, the form that make the homeworks, and to spend more time in video games and social networks.
Okay. What about teachers?
The teachers know easy.
What do you think that teachers have to do or must do nowadays?
The teachers. No, pues no se me ocurre nada.
Okay, Jorge. Please, Nicole. Nicole, I haven't heard from you anything. Please share your ideas, Nicole.
Wait.
Or anyone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
The teachers have to send homework or prepare classes online. I have online classes. I can search for meetings on the internet. If I do not turn in homework, I have a penalty.
Okay. If I don't turn in my homework, I have a penalty. Yes.
Yes.
Please give me one name, one more person.
Lisbeth.
Okay, Lisbeth, what are your ideas?
¿Sí me escuchas, Miss?
Yes.
Okay. I can use different tools to learn using technology such as YouTube, videos in YouTube, different packs with exercise on subject, information, and it seems students
nowadays
have easier access to information.
Okay, when you have TION, is information. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. So that was for lesson 2, can, have to, and must. During the week, you are going to complete in your books, in your student book, the activities that we didn't finish on lesson 1 and the activities that we didn't finish on lesson 2. You have vocabulary about education, you have a reading, and you have to complete one activity of grammar. That is for lesson 1 and lesson 2. Do you have any questions about your work? ¿Tienen preguntas sobre el trabajo pendiente que tenemos? ¿Ya leyeron bien sus instrucciones?
Profe, yo sí tengo unas dudas. Bueno, hay algunas actividades que, por ejemplo, tenemos que escribir oraciones y así. Entonces, las tenemos que escribir en la tarea, bueno, en una libreta, perdón, y agregarlas en el PDF.
Y si no les cabe, escríbanlas en su libreta, pueden escanearlas o escríbanlas en Word y las convierten a PDF y ya se agregan así. Hay algunas actividades con audio y ya subí todos los audios de esta lección. Pueden encontrar los audios en Classroom. Les voy a decir, por ejemplo, que lo que ya hicimos hoy de la actividad 1 y 2, pues ya no lo entregan, pero de la actividad 3, esa sí la tienen que hacer, la 4, listening de la 5 y el writing. Entonces, eso lo hacen ustedes en casa con más calma. ¿Qué otras preguntas tienen?
Para lo de, bueno, es que dijo algo de Kahoot, ¿va a mandar los códigos?
No, el Kahoot ya está el link en Classroom. Tú nada más le das clic y ya puedes entrar a Kahoot. A la hora que tú quieras, las veces que tú quieras, ahí puedes practicar. Pero no necesitas un código, ya nada más con que entres, ya te manda directo al reto, challenge. ¿Otras dudas?
Gracias.
De nada. ¿No? Recuerden que en Classroom ya les puse mucho material, no necesitan entregar evidencia, pero sí es importante que si están haciendo su lección y no lo entienden, se vayan a ver los videos. Hay videos muy buenos sobre presente perfecto, contrapasado, que es lo que vimos hoy. Hay otros videos sobre have to and must, cuáles son las diferencias. Entonces todo ese material lo pueden checar como extra, pero no es necesario que me envíen evidencia, es para que ustedes lo repasen. ¿Otras dudas? ¿Dudas? ¿No?
No, teacher.
Ok, sería todo, chicos. Entonces, hagan su plataforma en línea y hagan su Students Book. La siguiente clase nos vemos para repasar sus respuestas del libro y para ver la lección 3 y la lección 4. Y ya ese mismo fin de semana tienen su examen. Creo que sí. Ajá, sí. De acuerdo, chicos. Entonces, nos vemos la próxima semana. Si tienen dudas, les voy a dejar en Classroom una pregunta. ¿Tienen dudas? Y ahí vamos acumulando sus dudas para la siguiente sesión. ¿De acuerdo? Cuídense mucho. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.